Hi everyone, Bronwyn here again, and we are doing another how to draw video today again. So I thought today we could learn how to draw a rose, just a simple rose. So we'll get started and I'll show you cool ways to do a rose. So we'll do that today. Alright, so, okay, you're going to get a pencil again. So I'm using a pencil effect on an iPad, but pencil and your eraser to rub out any mistakes. And then what we're going to do first is we're going to do the same, and I always do, not always, but for now it is what I mostly use to start off with, is a circle, like that, okay? So just draw a circle as neat as you can, and again, it doesn't need to be perfect, you can even make it messier than that, but just do as neat as you can. And then once you've done a circle, then you're going to do another little half circle like that here, okay? And then you're going to do another circle outline around it like that, okay? And then you're going to, now using this line, do a line like that. You're going to add on another line like that, and then one up here, and like this, and like that. So it's kind of like you're making a wee spiral, so you're just doing that, okay? And then what you want to do is using these spiral lines, you want to use that to help you continue where to put the rest of the line. So you are going to use this line here like that, and continue up like this, and then you're going to use a wee line in here, and then a big line like bumping like this, and then a big one up here like that, okay? And you're kind of like, there's a wee pattern going about with this. You are kind of using the lines and just going around like this, you know, so there is like a wee pattern to this. And then if you want, you can add another one in there as well, and completely up to you. And then we're going to go bigger now, so I'm going to go and lower this line a little bit more. And now, instead of doing it smooth lines like this, I'm going to add some wee bumps in it like that, okay? Because petals aren't perfect, really. Petals are like a really kind of bumpy edge like this, aren't they, when you see petals, really? So they are like that. So we're going to do that, and then we're going to go again up. And if you want, add more wee bumps. I'm just making up as I go where the bumps will go. And then here as well, if you want. And then you just continue like that. So you always start, make sure this line is kind of like as a guide. That's how I know where to end the petal and where to start. And then you can add extra ones at the top like this, and another like here if you want to go back. So you're kind of giving it that kind of perspective. Well, I'll show you that in the next step actually, about to make it look that these parts are closer than the back, so I'll show you that in a minute. So if you're happy with the petals, you can add one like this and add one like that. You can do another one here like that, okay? So once you're happy with that layout of the rose, I'm just going to move it up a wee bit. You can make it so much bigger. I mean, you can add even like big petals like this around it and stuff, and just make it up as you go, you know, so you can do that, but still keep the look of it and stuff. But that's up to you. You don't need to do that if you want. So I'll just go a wee bit simple, right? And I'm going to go one more here actually like that. So once you're happy with that, then you're going to get your rubber and you're just going to rub out slightly a wee bit, and you want to try and rub out these lines. So use your eraser, maybe the end of your pencil, you can do that if you've got a small one, so that's really good to do. And you just want to rub out the circle line, but leave everything else in, okay? So just like that. Okay. And then I am going to go in another layer and use a pen to make it a bit clearer. So I'll use this pen, okay? So You know what? I might just stick with the pencil actually. Hold on. I think the pencil would be better because I'm wanting to do some shading in this to really show you how cool a rose can look like popping out. So, right. So to show that this is closer and these are at the back, you kind of want to fade out the petals at the back a wee bit using the end of your eraser. Oh, wrong one. Like that. Okay. And then you're going back with the pencil and you're going to go really dark in here now, right? So like this. And you're copying, you're basically going over your lines that you've already made. Like that. Okay. And then you're going to be going lighter the more out you get with the rose. Okay. Right. I'll leave it at that for now. Then what you're going to do is you're going to use the shadow the dark areas. So I'll show you what I mean. So we are going to, I would shadow in here because this is showing this bud is sitting in around these petals, okay? So it's giving that effect that, oh, it's like sitting in, like it's like in bed, sort of cozy look. And then you want to go darker in the middle here too. And like that, okay? The good tip is, under the petals will be darker because there's always going to be a shadow underneath the petals that are hanging over because it's like you're under an umbrella, so for shade basically. So that is how you know where to put the shadow in on anything, not even a rose, just anything really. Like that, okay. I'll make it a wee bit bigger so you guys can see. Right. And then I am going to add in an extra bit of line here as well. Again, use your pencil, shade, like that. I'm going to add some shading up here as well. And all the way around under here and under here. And already you're giving off that kind of 3D effect. Another cool thing is, I feel there's so much of a big space here, so I'm going to add a tiny little broken petal like that. And then add shading under that. So if you think you can add to your rose more petals that you think will make it look better, then go ahead and do that. There's like no limit, you can do whatever. I'll even add one at the side here, you know. Okay, then I'm going to go darker here with the shadowing actually as well, like this. Okay. And then do you know what else will really help is adding in the stem part and the leaves. So I'm going to add in the jaggy leaves at the bottom underneath it, like this, like that. Okay. And then do a big curvy line like this. I'll move this up so you guys can see. Big curvy line like that. And you can do another straight line like this here. And then another curvy line like that. And then you can add another leaf as well. And if you want, you can add a big leaf here. Like this. Make that a bit smaller so you can see on the screen. So you can do this and you can add another leaf here if you want as well, or you can have some of the sharp points on this. So I'm going to add extra wee leaves underneath like that here and just make that a wee bit more clear, like that. And the leaves can be the same kind of jaggy leaves like that, or you can just have smoother ones like this. So a leaf is really easy to draw. They are just basically, like I said in the deer video, deer look like they have shape of ears like leaves. So you just draw that shape for a leaf. And then you can add in the lines inside the leaf to show it's a leaf, to make it more realistic. Like that, okay? And you guys can colour this in. I mean, I'm just doing it black and white for today, but you can colour in. But can you see how using the shadow in the darker areas is making this rose look like it's more, is popping forward a bit more, and the petals in the background are in the back and they're behind the big bud. So again, you can add any more shadow on, but this area will be the most place for the shadow in. And underneath, actually, here would be full of shadows as well, because they're underneath petals. Like this, okay? Like that. Okay? And then the best part for me is when doing all this kind of stuff, I'm going to add more petals where I think would look good. You can do so. And there's also, you can do little lines like this on a petal, just to show it's soft, if you know what I mean, and they can bend. So you do nice wee lines in the middle like this. So if you can see, it's just simple little wee bendy lines to show that it is curving, the petals are curving like this. And I'm going to add shadow in onto the leaf at the bottom here, and one here like that. And now there's an alarm going off outside, but I don't know what that is, probably a house alarm. I'll ignore that. And then yeah, so if you're happy with that, that's great. And if you want, you guys can colour this in. You can do it any colour you want. There's many colours of roses. Red is like the popular one because of Beauty and the Beast, I suppose. But blue ones are pretty as well. I really like the blue roses. They're very rare to see, but I love them. But yeah, so that's it for today. So I hope this wee easy tutorial was easy enough, and you know now how to draw a rose, and you could draw the rose like from Beauty and the Beast. And if you want, you can even add the extra wee touches to it where petals are falling from it like that, and you could do all this kind of stuff as well, give it that cool effect. And then just in again your shadowing. I absolutely love shading in drawings. I just think it gives it such more character, and it just shows like the depth of it, and it looks like it's popping out. So yeah, that's it for today, guys, and I hope you enjoyed this. And remember, be good, be safe, and be creative. All right, take care, guys. Bye bye.